This is the Brownstone Center News Update for Tuesday, October 14th, 2025. Let's go ahead and get some news together, shall we? 6 months into President Donald Trump's unprecedented gambit to impose sizable tariffs on imports, and U.S. consumers are already shouldering as much as 55% of their costs, according to a new report from Goldman Sachs analysts. And with new tariffs likely on the way, the cost burden could rise even higher, they've said. The findings released this past Sunday suggested U.S. consumers will continue to struggle with high prices, something Trump had promised to address in the run-up to his re-election. Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson predicted Monday the federal government shutdown may become the longest in history, saying, quote, he won't negotiate with Democrats until they hit pause on their health care demands and reopen. Standing alone at the Capitol on the 13th day of the shutdown, the speaker actually said he was unaware of the details of the thousands of federal workers being fired by the Trump administration. It's a highly unusual mass layoff, widely seen as a way to seize on the down or shutdown to reduce the scope of government. Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto asked U.S. President Donald Trump on Monday if he could meet with Trump's son, Eric, an executive vice president of the Trump organizations, according to comments by the leaders picked up on a hot mic after Trump had addressed a Gaza-focused summit in Egypt. Trump and Prabowo, who were also seen on video, appeared to be unaware that a live microphone was recording their conversation. The Supreme Court on Tuesday rejected an appeal from conspiracy theorist Alex Jones and left in place the $1.4 billion judgment against him over his description of the 2012 Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting as a hoax staged by crisis actors. The InfoWars host had argued that a judge was wrong to find him liable for defamation and infliction of emotional distress without holding a trial on the merits of allegations lodged by relatives of victims of the shooting, which killed 20 first graders and 6 educators in Newtown, Connecticut. Cody Balmer, the man accused of setting the governor's mansion ablaze in an attempt on Governor Josh Shapiro's life this spring, pleaded guilty to attempted murder and related crimes on Tuesday morning and was sentenced to 25 to 50 years in prison. He admitted his guilt in the overnight attack on Shapiro's official residence just hours after the governor and his family had celebrated Passover there. Police said Balmer walked for more than 1 hour from his Harrisburg home to the downtown estate around 2 a.m., scaled a fence, and lit several fires using incendiary devices before fleeing the property undetected by security. President Trump's allies are suddenly raging over the October 18th No Kings protest. MAGA Mike Johnson and MAGA-fied Representative Steve Scalise are angrily sliming expected attendees as America haters, Antifa, Marxists, and terrorists. MAGA influencers and other GOP figures have done the same, with one hinting that the National Guard should crack down on them. With this unanimous message of terrorists means it's all about certainly being coordinated by Stephen Miller. Yet it is backfiring. Democrats and rally organizers are using it to galvanize attendance, which will likely succeed. Former New Jersey Governor Christie accused President Donald Trump of using the Justice Department like a mafia crime boss would to execute his, quote, hits against his political enemies. Christie made the provocative allegation against Trump during a roundtable discussion led by George Stephanopoulos on ABC's This Week on Sunday. The indictment of New York Attorney General Letitia James for mortgage fraud last week, Christie argued, only happened because Trump's Justice Department is crooked and following his orders to target his rivals. For more news and information that you can always use, head over to brownstoneworldwide.com. Cityscape Radio for sounds you'll remember and podcasts you'll enjoy, especially with our new season beginning today with The Real on Parenting. And don't forget the Rivalry Report with myself and Heather Asinyanbi. This week we talk about Stephen Miller and the stolen look that took the world by storm on CNN. And don't forget, we're also trying to find where is Antifa. Don't forget to follow us also on YouTube at Brownstone Worldwide and get your free digital copy of Brownstone Living magazine at Brownstone Worldwide. We'll see you around.
Welcome to the neighborhood.